Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Rhein Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulsa will kick off, and we'll get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So North Texas offense will have the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Rhein. But here's the thing.
Turning it on! Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. To throw, it's Alford. The throw. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Number 87, catch and score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
North Texas, 0.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tulsa!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
North Texas, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Alford. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. The give to the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Foley. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. looking to fire. He's got him this time. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Up to 45 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Caught. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. North Texas in the hurry-up. Lost to fire on second down. A little release to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Handoff to the single back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. Scanning the field, it's Alford. Caught near the sticks. It's Presley. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll send the back in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Foley. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The pull and throw off the RPO. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Takes a handoff. It's Richardson. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, the running back has it. Hard running there. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Presley. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for Tulsa. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Presley. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Gives it on the option. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I mean, that's a really good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, they got in the red zone, but made a big play on 3rd down. Now, forcing the decision for this offense, but most importantly, playing great defense in the red zone.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire playbook.
Man, it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Quick completion on the out route. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Back to throw, it's Alford. Makes the grab, it's Richardson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ballard. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Presley. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll give it to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. North Texas will have to punt it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's loose. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. North Texas in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Skips away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. On the run, it's Richardson.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Alford. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. Tulsa trying to power ahead on third and short. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. He makes a grab. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Tulsa! Great job by the back on the option.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll heave it deep. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And Talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. He'll try the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Looking to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Running to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Alford. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got it inside the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time.
And the returner will be brought down. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the single back. Runs through the tackle. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Golden Hurricane to the line facing second and short. To the air. It's Alford. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Presley. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Rides the back and leaves it. Spins away from one. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give to the lone running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. Power football with the run. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
He's brought down at the 18. And first down for the offense.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you, and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Booker. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Touch pass on the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Firing to the right, complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play in the offense. I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
It's now third and goal.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, better look out. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. North Texas really has it going on offense. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. On the ground, it's Morrison. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
At the 38-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
First down for the offense.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Rhein Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.